What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another full day of eating. I thought, why not just film 2 full days of eating in a row? Because at the moment I just started an online 12-week challenge. You can still jump on that if you want to. Also want to give a shout out to my new ebook, which is available on my website, link in the description or at this website here. But through the challenge, I've already had some people asking me about how to hit calories. During the last full day of eating, I didn't actually I hit 2,000 calories, and soon after that, I ended up going to a higher calorie intake purely because I didn't have enough energy for training. So I thought I'd run through a new one really quickly, get through this new day of hitting around that 25 to 2600 calorie mark, which has had me feeling a lot better. I've already trained today and everything, so I've intaken some carbs. I haven't had any protein yet, but that's going to be the first meal. But I'm going to show you what I hit before training to kind of like have that energy for training, as well as my fat burner that I have been taking as well. So let's get to that. Also, at the end of this video is when I will go through the macros. I will scroll through my FitnessPal and show you what I hit and how I hit that. Because at the moment I'm actually filming on my phone. I didn't have my camera charged up, so this first part is going to be on my phone. Later in the day, once my battery pack is actually charged up, I will be filming that on my camera and I can scroll through my FitnessPal and you can see how I hit it. So as well as upping my water intake, I have also upped my carbs to have a bit more energy for training. And to up my water, I've also been having this Jet Mass. So I had that before training, so at about 8 o'clock in the morning when I came back from running my group classes. With that, I also had this whole packet of barbecue crackers. I'll just quickly run through that. And that is 4 servings, 25 grams, and I think it was about 85 grams of carbs. We'll have a look at that at the end. But I ate that full packet, which is 85 grams of carbs. And then when I first wake up and I go on the treadmill, I have this jet fuel. It is amazing, 300 milligrams of caffeine. Nothing below that really does anything for me anymore. I usually double scoop if it's any less than that. But I have that jet fuel. It is amazing. Jet Mass by GAT is absolutely amazing as well. It has a bit of beta-alanine in it. It's mainly a creatine. So I have that before I train, that when I'm doing my cardio fasted, and that with the Jet Mass before I go and do CrossFit. Usually straight after CrossFit, I would like to get some protein in, but this morning I went from CrossFit and then went for a walk straight after it. So right now is going to be my first protein intake, and this is going to be how I do it. I've grabbed International Protein, so then it is a vanilla ice cream. There's a lot of servings in that, and I wasn't actually getting a lot of servings in my other container, my hazelnut, which I said tastes awesome, but the vanilla can't really go with like all fruits. So I didn't really think it could, but I love having my vanilla. So I'll be having 2 scoops of that. And what I usually have is some frozen banana and then also frozen berries. I was struggling to hit my carbohydrates just having this in my shake before, so today I'm going to be adding some oats, which will add some texture to it and also bump up my carbs for more energy through the day, because I know I'll start to feel a bit flat during the day when I don't have those carbs, because I've used the carbs that I've eaten at the start of the day in my CrossFit workout. So that's my spread, and I'll show you how I weigh that out. So the first thing you do is want to put your shaker cup on the scales, and what sometimes I'll put that on early, sometimes it'll read the weight of the shaker. So you want to zero that out just by pressing the 0, and you're going to grab your rolled oats, and I'm going to have about 70 grams of these. So just pour that in there until it's at 70. If you go a little bit over, it does not really matter. I like to pride myself on being kind of relaxed with what I do, and then I like to put the oats on the bottom so they're kind of loose and everything falls. If you put the protein on the bottom, it'll stick to it, so you want to do that. Don't look at my hands. Oh, no, that's CrossFit hands for you. But I put my oats on the bottom, I'll do my protein next, and then my banana and my berries. You don't have to weigh out the protein because you know that 2 scoops is going to be what it says on the packet anyway. So if you look over here, On here there's 114 serves, 31.2 grams of protein, so I know I'm going to be getting like 62 grams of protein there. 1.5 grams of sugar makes it taste good, 2.7 grams of carbs, so really it's 4.3, and then 2.9 grams of fat. So there's actually some calories in this, which is good. Sometimes protein tries to be really low in carbs, and then I find it harder to actually hit some of those macros later on, but then we're gonna add the fruit. The fruit, it's actually really just for flavor, so I'm not too concerned about how much is in there. So as you can see there, 97 grams, gonna make some room for those berries. We'll have to cut this open though. And then we start with the berries now. That's all I can really put in, because then I'll have to push it down. That's gonna be max, and if that overflows, it kind of explodes. So we're just gonna add water to that, and that'll be it. Yep. Right, that's about it. Now that's gonna be super thick when I mix it up, which is going to be awesome. So even straight away, you'll see here, I can just chuck that upside down, give it a bit of a shake, the oats just fall straight from the top. It's all a bit closer to the blender. It's all mixed up already, almost. And then we're just gonna... Guys, I don't know about you, but I say that is a perfect smoothie. That color, that's gonna taste so good. So just before I head back to my afternoon clients, I'm just gonna have a quick meal. I had this sugar-free lemonade that I discovered at Woolies the other day, and then a nice quick meal that I'm actually gonna have. I'm just finishing off what I actually started having last night. So I have these kangaroo hamburger patties, and then all that I do with that is grab 2 of these jumbo bread rolls, which I put 2 slices of cheese onto. So just this Coon burger cheese, chuck that on there, chuck it under the grill, let the cheese grill, and then I chuck some burger sauce, this secret burger sauce on top of that, and this is kind of what it looks like. So I know there could be more greens on this, but I had some tomato and stuff on it the other night, and it didn't actually like taste that good. It was like too watery, and I probably didn't cook the patties long enough, but that's just what it looks like. I chucked that on top of there, and it tastes freaking awesome. Right everyone, so just wrapping up my day. I've just finished with clients now. It is 7:24. Just want to quickly have a look at some of my stats for today. So at the moment, I have over 18,000 steps, over 4Ks walked, and it's pretty much same. And 1,300 calories burned, if you can see that. I don't know if it's reversed. But I'm feeling super hungry even after eating 2,000 calories for the day. I do have my one meal left, and what I'm going to do to finish that off, nice and simple. I like it when I come home. It's in the microwave at the moment for 4.5 minutes, but I do have this oven roasted chicken satay from Express Health Delicious Food for Fitness Meals. It's about 500 calories, and because I've kind of stuck to my diet pretty well today, I'm going to be hitting up a Skinny Cow ice cream. They're only 127 calories, so it's just an ice cream sandwich. Gonna hit that up and have another sugar-free lemonade. The reason I'm doing that, I'm not in any kind of competition or anything. I am tracking macros because I enjoy tracking macros, having a bit of routine. But that's what happens, guys. If you feel hungry and you've stuck to most things and you've done a big day like 18,000 steps, or you've had 2 workouts or whatever that I've had, then you don't have to stick exactly to it. There's gonna be times where you're gonna wanna go out with your friends and enjoy yourself while you're tracking macros. There's gonna be times when you wanna have a couple of drinks, and in times like this, it's fine to do that. You can do that. You don't have to be so strict, but routine and being able to go back to a base is what you want, and that's what I'm doing with myself at the moment. I might even end up eating upping my calories if I keep feeling like this at the end of the day. I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I'm not competing for another bodybuilding competition. I'm just trying to get the most out of my training, trying to get a bit leaner for summer, for beach season. So I'm going to hit up that. I'm going to quickly run through my macros now with you, just on the screen. So we'll jump over to that and then we'll wrap up the video. So having a quick look at my macros here. If I go into my library, you'll see I'm a little bit off. I run through, there's those barbecue rice trackers from the start of the day. That's 400 calories just there. We go down, that was my smoothie that I had, 749. For that, I hit 72 grams of protein. The next one was my kangaroo patties with my hamburger roll. Those anabolic burgers with the Aussie Jack burger slices, those slices of cheese there, and 20 milligrams of the sauce. And to wrap it up, make sure you're always deleting that exercise. And then all I have to do over here is turn this on its side. We're going to come over here, scan that one. We're going to add that into it. We're 125 over. But I'm also going to be having my skinny cow, which I just need to come over here and scan. Also, hit that barcode, hit that up there. And that's another 127 over, so I'm going to be about 300 over for the day. But it was a big activity day, and I did stick to things mostly. So that's it. If I click on there, you'll be able to see I actually hit 2,700 calories today. Nutrients, I was able to hit all my protein a bit over. Carbs were pretty high today, especially with those crackers at the start of the day. And my fat is a bit under, and I can kind of feel that today, guys. I feel a little bit flat, so I might try and get those fats up a little bit through the week. But hope you enjoyed the video. Till the next one, hope you enjoy.